Don't be alarmed. It's 3ME Bros in your house. Yeah.
I like that. That was
We've
good.
we've got
Do,
one
do you
guy.
think anyone's going to think that we're in their house though?
Maybe look behind you. Oh
Disclaimer,
my
we're
god.
not actually in your house.
If you go to the courts, we are not in your house, but we might be in your house through your earphones or through your speakerphones. And if you want to know what kind of vibe we are tonight, Chris is sitting on a wonderfully plush couch with a beautifully lit candle and a beautiful
Oh
cup of
yeah.
tea in his hand.
Um false. This is caffeine.
Oh, is what kind of
You're
caffeine?
drinking it out of, is it coffee?
I hope it's coffee.
No. Uh no, the mug is just for camera purposes because it looks nice.
Yeah, aesthetic. It's aesthetic.
Yeah.
And
no,
then
it's
if
fake
you ever
caffeine.
if you want to know, he has ever so hidden behind all this stuff a bag of goldfish. I can only assume
Yeah, goldfish.
Family
Goldfish,
size,
yeah.
not a sponsor.
Oh.
the family size bag of goldfish, which
Hey, that's
he
free
will turn his
advertisement. Put it
he
away.
will turn his mic off when he is chewing. Yes, beautiful. And we have Justin in the other corner of the Zoom in a well-lit room with his shoes and his cozy jacket on.
Whoa,
Here I am. The well-lit room. And you would think he's sipping on beer, but he's not. It's just sparkling water with a little flavor in there.
Yeah, and it's Star Wars theme. I don't really like Star Wars, but I just have the
Hey.
cups.
Yeah, we're going with it. And
Yeah, I don't really like green mugs. I just have them.
Okay.
And if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm in a lit room that looks like I might be in an insane asylum with all my clothes in front of me, and it's really bright in here. And I'm wearing a Bussey's hat, and we're going to talk about baseball because that's the hat that Chris has on.
First of all,
I love
you
that you
got to
still call
quit
it
saying Bussy and then
not
go
Bussy.
right into baseball.
It's
And
Bussey.
when did we start telling everybody where we're at?
I don't know. I was just trying to set the mood. Just trying to
Chris
get it
doesn't
right.
want his last name on the freaking podcast.
Yeah.
You gotta tell everybody where he's at.
Chris,
It was a
it's so-
joke, guys. But for real, I'm gonna kill you for saying it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Chris is freaking Instagram.
Chris lives
Just wait till
this
I get your
address.
social, the last four of your social. Then you're in trouble.
Oh man. Well, we have baseball World Series right now, right?
Mhm.
Now
Woohoo.
we're into November baseball, not only October, but we're in November now, and it's sad.
Well, we
right?
had a delay
Yeah,
yesterday,
kinda
so no
sad.
game yesterday. Which happy Halloween, get to enjoy it without having to
Happy
fear about
Halloween.
baseball. Yeah, I love it. But today they're playing right now, and it's just started, bottom of the
Oh.
first, 0-0. So
Okay.
We love to see
Philly's
that.
taking this one.
Philly
so?
is taking this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
At home. Yeah. Right. They started in Astros, right? They started Houston.
Yeah, no, they're in Philly.
Yeah.
That's why it was
Yeah.
delayed yesterday.
Yeah.
because of rain and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bad
dude,
weather.
it hella downpoured here in Tennessee yesterday.
Phillies are already up 2-0 in the
Let's
top of the second.
fucking go, baby.
Called that.
Yeah, you
Well,
did.
Got to hold on to it.
And
Well, it's only the second.
Bryce Harper. Hey,
Couple
Bryce
innings
Harper's
go.
looking like he's trying to get it done for his team. He's looking like, and remember, if you're at home, and if you're in the stands, and if you're anywhere, you're on this team. Okay.
That's
did you-
right.
did you not see his interview?
No, I did.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, I
come
didn't.
on.
Is that what
Oh
he
yeah,
said?
he's like literally like he has his bandana like up and it's like in his hair, and he goes, "It's all about the team here, the people who support us out there. If you come to the games, if you come anywhere, you're a part of this team." It's kind of inspiring.
Gets the fans riled up.
Yeah, I was riled up.
Oh,
Riled.
yeah, and it's a Philly crowd. It's already going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
And so Jay, you feeling confident about your pick? It's 1-1 now.
yeah, I mean, we said in 6 games.
Yeah, 6 games. We got a couple more
You
games
got
on.
win
It's
some,
definitely
lose some,
going.
right?
It's going 6 or 7 games for sure,
Yeah,
based
Yeah,
on
it's
how it's looking.
It's looking good. I mean, they
I
stole.
think it's
they
gonna go back and forth, and then Houston's gonna win one, and then go home and win the next one. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Philly did their job. They stole one at home. They stole one on the road. So they had to
Now
do
it's
that.
Astros' turn to redo the favor.
Yeah. Astros. Hey,
But,
let's
yeah,
not do it. Let's
feeling
not do it
confident.
because but I mean, hey, it seems like it's been a good series. I haven't watched any of it because okay.
Who
for
watches
some-
baseball?
No, it's
I'm
on
just
Fox. It's
teasing.
on Fox, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's on Fox. And I was trying to watch it the other day, and I pulled up my phone, and it was like, sign in, and it wouldn't let me sign in. I would like press sign in, and just like would not let me sign in, so I couldn't watch it. It's kind of trash.
I haven't watched a full game, but I've tuned in to bits and pieces and then caught obviously some highlights. But I just man, baseball just doesn't do it for me much anymore. As a kid, it was a lot more fun, especially going to the games. But even the World Series, like and maybe it's just the teams. I don't like the Astros, and I'm not the biggest Bryce Harper fan. So even though I'd rather see him win this than the Astros, it's not like I'm gonna be like really excited for either team.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, the baseball to me is like too slow moving. Like it's fun to go to a game and have that experience, but like to sit there and watch it on like TV, it doesn't move fast enough for me to want to waste my time in that sense.
Yeah.
That's why I like basketball's quick, football like is relatively quick. Like yeah, you have the huddles and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's like moving.
Well, and the actual action is just a little more exciting than the actual action of a baseball game. There's exciting moments in baseball, no doubt, but it's just it is just a slower paced game.
Yeah, I'll say that. Go ahead, Jay.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll say that a home run, like when you have a home run and you're in the crowd and it's like for your team and it's like a good home run, it feels just as good and it's like just as exciting as like a 50-yard bomb down the field to win the game.
I feel like they just happen less.
Yeah.
So like everybody's gonna see like a 50-yard bomb, be like, oh, but like when you hit when you just hit like a double, like, oh nice, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because it's like it bloops in between like the infield and the outfield, and then they just get it, and it's like a routine play, but you get a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps up baseball because baseball is kind of easy to do right now. Anyone watching basketball?
No, but keep it up with it though.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with it. I've been keeping up with the Pistons and their young core. Not getting too many wins yet, but certainly playing super well. Cade is that guy. And Jaden Ivey is looking great too. So I'm super excited. I don't know what we're gonna do this year. Obviously, it's so early. But I think the next couple years are going to be very bright for that team.
So I think the thing that we have to talk about right now is, do you think that it was a good move for the Celtics to suspend their coach? Now he's going to go play for now he's going to coach for the Nets.
Yeah. I mean, the way they did that, they kind of fired him in a way.
Yeah.
That was such a weird move. And they gave the Nets permission to talk to him. And so they basically wanted him gone.
I don't understand like a consensual relationship between, is he married or like, is it like something that's like
he's married, but I think what it was is that he was having multiple consensual relationships in the organization with people who are married to maybe other people in the organization or different things like that. And I guess I don't know. I really don't. Not a whole lot has come out on it as far as I've seen, so it's so hard to speculate.
Yeah, and I mean, who knows? He was such a. I mean, it was still a Brad Stevens led team basically. So how much of it was him?
And right, that was his first year when they went to the finals.
And how much of it was that Brad Stevens just left you in the hands of a great team?
But
leave it to the Nets though to hire him.
Yeah.
But what happened to Steve Nash? Like, why is he out? Like,
he got fired.
Yeah, 2 and 8. It was a mutual
parted
party.
ways.
Yeah, it was a mutual party.
He got fucking fired.
You not like Steve Nash?
Oh no, I think Steve Nash is great. I just there's no mutual parting this early in the season.
Yeah,
like no, they've
been having issues surrounding the Nets since the offseason, like between all the trade talks and this and that. Like, there's so much controversy moving around the Nets that honestly this is interesting anyways. And then you have all that anti-Semitic stuff going on with Kyrie, and that people are really blowing him up. Like, it's pretty big. So if you're in the Nets, dude, I just want out.
You're not wrong. Like, I want to.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to highlight the Spurs real quick. Young, hungry, playing well.
32.
Like for the first 10 games or something like that, they were, or like 5 games or whatever, they were averaging 32 assists a game.
Wow.
It's insane. Like that's an insane number. They're just such a young team.
That's
and
a
it's like
team
really,
with chemistry.
yeah, and it's really it just reminds me of Spurs basketball. Like when they had Duncan Parker and Ginobili, it was just pass, pass, pass. Like, hey, yeah, they were hard to beat.
That's a Greg Popovich.
That is Greg Pop. Like it's like but
They were so solid.
now they're sitting at 5-2 right now.
Damian Lillard's hurt again.
Did they?
Again.
Damian
Damian
Lillard's
Lillard.
hurt again.
He's out with a calf injury. He should be back in this next, what they say, 6-game road trip that they have going on.
Jeez.
But yeah, he's out with a calf strain.
Damn.
I feel like he's always on the injured list.
He's
For
always
being
on the
such a
injured list.
talented player, always injured.
Yeah.
But they're still 5-1. Lakers got their first dub. I know that pains Chris to say, but
Lakers got their first one.
Oh,
I
I
know.
don't care.
He says that, but
We've
he
got
cares.
we've
He
got
cares.
well at this point though, it's funny, yeah, but they're not making the playoffs. They're not doing anything, so it doesn't matter. Like it's just going to be a long ass season for them, and they're better off just trading Russ, even though he is starting to play better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just not a fit. And then you have Milwaukee Bucks at 6-0. Once again,
only
Giannis,
undefeated team.
yeah, is Giannis just gonna be the guy again who just makes a difference?
Pistons almost beat them.
Almost and beating them are two different.
I
like-
know they almost had him though, but
yeah.
the fact that they almost had him
Giannis
But
makes
like
me
you said-
question how good they are.
But like you said, like yo, your team's young. Like that's the like they're just playing ball. Like I think that's what the Spurs are doing right now. I don't think they're gonna be able to keep this up. But right now they're playing ball. Like the Spurs have like this guy named Jeremy. I don't know how to say his last name. He literally looks like an Dennis Rodman in the new age. He's wearing number 10. He has colored hair. He is an absolute monster on the rebounds. Like it's just insane to see him play basketball right now.
Hey Chris, I want to back up to your Milwaukee Detroit statement. It's still so early. They're gonna lose a game, and if they lose
Yeah, I
in
know.
Detroit, it doesn't fucking matter.
No, I know. I'm just fucking around.
They
No,
almost lost.
but I will say that they like Giannis is crazy impressive, obviously, but beyond him and Middleton, I don't know. I just
No.
I don't like
No.
him compared to other
Drew
teams.
Holiday.
Drew Holiday. He's
Yeah,
good.
he's
He's just
okay.
annoying.
Why do you hate him?
Because he's annoying. Because he's annoyingly
he's
good on
good?
defense. Yeah.
They have Serge Ibaka, Joe Ingles, Brock Lopez. They got big guys. Like they're a
boys.
Bobby Portis. Like they're a big guy,
Yeah,
big
Bobby-
boy team.
I
Like
hate
Drew
Bobby
Holiday's their
Portis.
smallest players.
Dude,
Why? Because he's fun.
no, he is not fun. He is trash. I hate Bobby Portis.
A lot of the why do you hate Bobby Portis?
Okay, listen. When you put a guy in, like because I'm more of a Suns fan than a Milwaukee fan, and when they put him in, it like changed the whole game. When they put him in that finals against the Suns, like it literally changed like everything. He was
a game
like
changer.
he was, and I just hate it. And I just hate because it's not on your team, you know? It's like
Why?
when
Because he
it's
beat
like
the Suns.
But see, that's the thing is
and he has those eyes that are like this.
if
I love
the
it.
Bucks played anybody besides the Suns, I don't know if they win that title.
Hmm. The Suns were a good team. They just fell apart. Devin Booker did not show up in the finals.
Where are they this year?
Yeah, they're 5-1.
The Suns?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Are you saying Giannis did not
The
deserve
fuck?
that championship?
No.
Can we go
I'm not
back?
hating on
Can
Giannis
you
at
say
all.
the Suns?
I'm not hating on Giannis. I will never hate on Giannis. I love
They
Giannis.
that they would have
But-
lost. Who were
yeah,
the
but-
Suns? Okay,
yeah,
who
like-
did the Suns lose to?
The
Or
Grizzlies
beat in order to
Well,
get in.
no,
Who did they
buddy.
beat
No,
to get in
I'm just
there?
saying, like, I'm thinking today the Grizzlies will take out the Bucks. Right now, if they played a series, Grizzlies are taking out
I
the
don't
Bucks.
know. I know Josh
Grizzlies
is
are-
good, but Grizzlies are not looking the best right now. They're 4-3.
They just lost
right?
2 games back. The
Yeah.
Jazz.
All right,
so
we
new.
got to stop talking
Okay.
early season NBA because it's pointless. We
Dude,
wasted too much
yeah.
time on early
I got
NBA.
you. I got you. And then
We can have
Um,
these
You make a-
discussions come playoff time.
yeah.
They're making
And then
all
we'll-
these speculations and 8 games in. Like some
Yeah,
teams are
yeah,
6
he-
to 8 games, and you're like, well, well, I'm
Well, I'm
so
just saying
right,
I
and
wasn't
I'm so
impressed.
smart.
I mean, I don't know. I am a Suns hater, so
Yeah, you
I
are.
guess my opinion on that title win over
And why
them
would
will-
you be mad that the Milwaukee won?
I'm
Because
not mad
they're-
that Milwaukee won.
He's
I'm,
just
I'm
saying-
just
so
saying
confused.
that no, I
He's-
was saying that the Suns were an easy win for Milwaukee. That's what I was saying.
I don't know about that one.
Let's just
Yeah,
let's
that we're
just
gonna
agree to
so we're gonna go
disagree.
to, instead of on the hardwood, we're gonna go to the ice, and we're gonna talk a
Ooh.
little hockey. Penguins are losing 2-1 right now, which is kind of trash. They started off really hot. They're at 4-1. I don't know if you guys know anything about hockey, but the Bruins are fucking on a tear right now. They're 4-1. They're 8-1.
I haven't really been paying attention to
Yeah,
hockey.
dude, they are on a freaking tear right now, dude. It's like gnarly to see them play so well. And it's like, I don't know, hockey's one of those games that's just so fun, but there are so many fucking teams and so many players that it's hard to like.
It's the amount of players that's overwhelming. So many players from all over the world, and then they're like baseball where they have all these farming systems and
Yep.
people are constantly
And
getting pulled up. So it's just so hard to keep track of.
and it's, oh my god, dude. And it's not like football where it's like, the first and second string. It's like, no, you have to know first string, second string, third string, and fourth string, because your fourth line might come in and actually play.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
not actually, they will come in and play.
And you got to know what your power play lineup
Yep.
is.
And you got to know your power play lineup, and you got to know your secondary power play lineup. And then not only do you have to know your offensive power play lineup, you have to know your defensive power play lineup. It's fucking, it's a whole different sport, but it's fun. I'm getting used to it. I'm a new fan, so I'm getting used to it, but it's fun. The Kraken are
4-4.
doing pretty okay. They're 4-4,
It's still so early too.
middle of the pack.
Like,
Yeah.
all
Well, I
these
mean,
games are just so.
the Pittsburgh Penguins went from 4-0-1 to 4-4-1. That was pretty trash. 4-game losing streak. It's pretty rough.
The Islanders are on like a 3-game winning streak. The
Mhm.
Devils are on a 3-game winning streak.
The one thing
The
I'll say,
Vegas is on a 4-win with
yeah,
Edmonton.
the one thing I will say about hockey, and maybe you can back me up here, Chris, probably the most fun sport to watch.
Oh, it is definitely one of the playoff hockey specifically.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah,
is insanely exciting. You are on the edge of your seat because of how fast the game is.
And how fast the players are. Like, they are moving on little blades.
Oh yeah.
I think hockey.
I love going to hockey games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In person, it's electric.
I still got to get to one out here. I can't wait for it. And then I think we'll wrap it up there. And Chris's favorite subject, college football.
It is my favorite.
How do you
actually.
feel? I know. How do you feel about Michigan being number 5 in the playoff ranking?
In the playoff ranking, I'm okay with it because, just like I was just saying about the NBA season, it doesn't actually matter. I mean,
Well,
these rankings are fun, but the real one matters in December when they put in the actual final rankings. And by then, the Michigan Ohio State game will happen.
Yep.
The conference championship games will happen. Then it'll fucking matter. Now it's just fun. And so I don't really care. I think 5 is great. What drives me crazy is Clemson at 4.
Yeah. Playing nobody, getting
Playing
4.
nobody. The ACC is a joke.
Yeah.
I would. Is Alabama behind Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
they're
would
6.
honestly rather have Alabama at 4, Michigan at 5, and Clemson at 6
And
than
you could
Clemson
make,
at 4. Clemson does not deserve to be at 4.
you could make that argument too, because the only team that they technically lost to is 1. So it's like, well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah. And I guess you're right, because so Tennessee, Ohio State, which kind of sucks for like the ACC, is between Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, and Alabama. Only realistically like 2, maybe 3 of those teams are gonna make this playoffs. Maybe.
Well, that's the thing, is now that I'm thinking about it, they probably did that because they are trying to keep. Think about it. They're forced to have 2 SEC teams in there. They're not going to immediately put 2 Big Ten teams in there too.
Nope.
They need another conference. So, we'll give Clemson the bump in.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little, you're welcome for this week. So we can say, these 3 conferences are battling it out. I'm sure the Pac-12 out of it completely. Where's Oregon ranked?
Oregon was like 9 or 10 last time I saw.
They're
I
still technically in it then. They're still in it. Is the Big 12 out of it?
Let's see. So let's go. Clemson's 4. TCU is 7 in the Big
Okay,
10.
no, they're still in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think putting Clemson in there is just them.
Oregon
trying to
Oregon
add another
and USC
conference.
8 and 9. So they're not out of
They're
it yet.
definitely still in it. Yep.
I mean, yeah, you have, and then I mean, can we talk about the probably only game that matters next week? Tennessee, Georgia, 1 versus
That's
3.
gonna be crazy. Yeah.
That is gonna be
Is that in
nutty.
Athens?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know it's it's gonna be it's gonna be
That's
nutty.
rough.
Like it's been fun to live in Tennessee, like in a state that cares about college football when
Oh,
your
yeah.
team is number one. Like I've never experienced something like this. It's like anybody, like when you go anywhere, it's all they talk about right now. It's all they talk about.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. Like
Yeah,
it's especially with
Arizona's
Tennessee.
lame when it comes
Arizona
to college
is lame.
football.
They don't care. Like it's crazy to see, like, and then it's awesome when your starting quarterback is named Hooker. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Why, Alex? Tell me
I mean,
why.
Oh, because dude, when you go on the street,
What store did you go to get that hat?
Buzzies with Hooker. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to see the game this week. I can't wait to watch that game. I'm gonna make sure I get off a little early to go watch it.
Did
That's
you
gonna be-
guys see the assault?
Oh yeah. You didn't
You didn't
see
see
it, Jay?
the tunnel fight?
Hey, I put full blame on Michigan. I'm gonna do a hot take. Full blame goes
Okay.
on those Michigan players.
All right, let's hear it. Why?
Okay, so Jay, if you don't know, because they were in Michigan,
don't know.
right? They were in Ann Arbor.
Yep.
Isn't that where? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why the fuck it's like this, but it's one tunnel. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
why?
a fucking like 100-year-old stadium.
It's a nightmare. Okay. So you go one tunnel. Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, all of us are on one team, right? We all running in. We just lost this game to our rivals. Oh, here comes Michigan. 2 of our players are gonna sneak in there, probably talk trash. Right now, they shouldn't have been beating the shit out of them. I don't think that's correct, but you're gonna get a little love tap when you're talking shit to the team you just beat, and it's your rival.
Love tap. So okay,
Okay,
I love that.
hold on,
No. I
hold
am
on,
about
hold
to
on,
fucking
hold
destroy your
on.
soul right now.
Hold on, Chris.
I'm gonna be the
Chris,
mediator of
Chris,
this.
No,
Hey,
hold on,
Chris,
hold on.
you need to stop. Chris,
Yeah, Chris,
Alex, Chris,
let me-
stop.
let me-
Stop. I'll mediate this because I don't
Hold on.
care. So
Let me-
no, I
Let me
don't care
finish what I was
you
gonna say, because that
have to say. Give me a
motherfucker
second.
is gonna take what I said as no.
Hold on. I have
hold
a
the fuck
question.
on.
I have a question.
Go.
So, who were they playing? That is their
Okay.
rival.
Michigan State, Michigan. Okay.
Okay, so that a Michigan player went in the Michigan State
well,
locker room.
No, it's
No.
just one tunnel. So it's
No.
one tunnel, and they both lead to the same. They both lead the opposite locker rooms, but it's only
Yes.
one entrance, right? So all the Michigan State players were running through after this loss. 2 Michigan players ran through and like I'm
to
guessing.
go to their locker room for training therapy for an injury.
Okay, yeah, but you're 19, 20. You're not just going there without talking crap. Like it's like a
Okay.
okay. I didn't say that he got love tapped. I'm saying when you talk crap, I would maybe expect a love tap. I wouldn't expect a brutal beatdown by 7 players who kicked the shit out of you. I'm talking not Myles Garrett out here again.
Yeah,
I'm
I was about
Yeah,
to destroy you for a second
no,
because
no,
there
no,
were
no, no, no,
helmets
no.
being bashed on
no,
his head.
I was saying
Myles Garrett style.
I was saying maybe a little pushing, a little shoving, like, hey, get the fuck to your locker room, like, fuck you. That is not what happened. I'm saying that that's what should have happened. A little bit of extracurriculars, like a little pushy pash, but no. They got fucked up, bro. The first video, I was like, okay, they're just fighting in the locker room, whatever. And then the second video that came out, Jay, I'm talking, it was like 6 guys beating up 1 kid.
Kicking, punching, throwing a helmet.
It
They
was
like dragged him
gnarly.
into a corridor off from the tunnel that neither of the locker rooms are at, and we're just beating the fuck out of them. And they're all, and guess what? Now they're getting criminal charges.
Oh, all of those kids?
For sure, a few of them, yeah. The kid
and-
lawyered up, the Michigan
Yeah.
kid lawyered up, and they're pressing full criminal charges because that's a fucking assault.
Yeah.
And all the trash ass MSU fans who are defending it,
Yeah, don't defend that.
no, they're fucking trash.
That, like, I'm telling you, like what I'm talking about is you go in there, maybe you're on the winning team, Chris. You come in, I'm gonna give you a little extracurricular, maybe a little bump, maybe a little push to your locker room, whatever, right? Like, fuck you for coming in with us, right? But that's where it's stopping, right? And then maybe like talk, whoa, what's up, dude? What's up? Fuck you. But damn, they fucked this kid up. They like hurt this kid.
Yeah, he has a concussion.
Yeah, like they hurt this kid, and then
And
did
what's
you see-
fun? No, what's so stupid of the MSU players too is a couple of them, at least one of them, has a chance to go to the league. Not anymore. That ain't fucking
Nope.
happening now. You
Nope.
weren't good enough to like get past that.
Yep.
You got to be a
And-
good guy too. You
Yeah.
can't just get the league because you're
a
good.
character
like,
thing.
nowadays, like it is a character thing. I just watched like a little briefness of it, obviously. Yeah, definitely like crazy. Like they were literally pulling him into another room,
Yeah.
and then like he was trying to leave, but yeah.
And that's
I
all
don't
he did.
know.
He just got up and left as soon as he could. He didn't try and fight or anything.
Mm-mm.
It was just a fucking jumping.
It was.
It was, which is honestly, that's so sad. Like, why? What made you do that? Like,
What?
is any loss worth that? Like,
What the fuck was
Come
that
on.
security guard doing, or that
They
Person.
weren't doing anything.
bro? If
They
that's
were-
not-
They were just like, let's let
Yeah.
this die out.
like there's like a security guard like that's not doing anything. And it's like if
well, he's
I'm
older. Look,
it doesn't matter.
like he looked
Like,
old. Oh, okay.
doesn't
What is he
matter.
gonna do against
hey, just go
5,
over there.
7, 20,
Go over there
20
and they
years
say
old?
like he may not be able to pull them apart, but like, hey guys, like
What if
stop.
he's saying that and they're not stopping?
Oh,
You were not
oh.
there.
Chris, does it look like that guy's doing anything?
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, no, not really.
Yeah.
Even
The-
like when the police got there, it was kind of at first just get everyone to their locker room and
Mhm.
Are you
know,
saying they're
deal
getting
with
like
it
charged
later.
with assault?
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna be getting criminal charges pressed against them. That was an
Hey,
off the
that's-
field attack.
That's one way to fuck up your life, and that's sad. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. They fucked up and they learned their lesson.
Those
Hopefully.
boys might clock into jail, but I'm ready to clock into work.
Going to the
That's-
steel mill.
Going to the steel mill where
That's
the
basically
team-
like jail.
whoa, whoa. I don't like that.
Yeah, I do hear that Pittsburgh is miserable. I don't know why I said I do
Whoa.
hear that. I've been to
Boo.
Pittsburgh. It's miserable.
Boo, boo.
I'm just kidding. It's
So,
okay.
We're going to
Well, being
we're
a
going to
Steelers fan
steel
right
mill.
now has got to be like
Yeah,
that.
we're with the Pittsburgh because, as everyone knows, the NFL. I don't know. We're so small that it probably doesn't matter to us, but the NFL's weird. They don't want us to say names or things anymore.
I
than
think we can
anybody.
say the names. I don't think we can show any logos or anything like that.
You know, man, it's a rough, slippery slope.
I say fuck
So-
the NFL.
Honestly, fuck the NFL.
They're
bro.
lame as
What are they
shit.
gonna do? Yeah, they're
I
not gonna
mean,
really get
They're,
anything.
they're
with
one of
that.
the most powerful companies in the world, but yeah, fuck
It's
them.
just us.
So the
Not
Pittsburgh
gonna do anything
Steelers,
to
yeah,
us.
the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. What a atrocious game, man. Like
You knew you're gonna lose.
okay, I knew we were gonna lose, but the one thing that keeps me up at night when after like thinking about this game is how many fourth quarter interception Kenny Pickett has had. I think this is like 4 or 5 in 4 games.
Yeah.
Why? And he's a rookie, I get it, but it's just like when the time is on, when the lights are on, when it matters, like, hey, we weren't gonna win the game when we're driving down the field. But like, hey, like give your team a boost of like, hey, I will lead you down the field when it's needed.
Yeah.
And then you don't. And man, Chris, I hate to say it, bro. I know you're not here right now, but I know you can hear me because you can always hear me.
I can hear you.
8 for 32, man. What the hell is going on with
Oh.
Najee? Yeah. What is going
With-
on with Najee? Najee
Oh,
Harris,
I don't know.
rushes
I've only
for
been
32
saying it
yards.
this
I
entire
know,
season.
I know. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And then, yeah, I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on right now.
There was one play that was on social media, and it literally was like a 3rd and like 2 or 3rd and 3 or something like that. And instead of just moving forward because he's a big body dude, he was trying to do all these like side shit, and then ended up getting tackled in the backfield. Like, dude, you fucking idiot! Run forward.
He runs like Derrick Henry, where he's a big guy. Hold on. Where he's a big guy, but he tries to do fancy moves, right? But he's not as big as Derrick Henry. So when you're running through somebody, he like almost tries to finesse it versus like, motherfucker, you're like 6'3".
See, I think
Run
I
through
think
him.
his style is a combination of Derrick Henry and Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, yep. Yeah, 100%.
But it doesn't work.
Not working. Choose one. Like, dude, you are like you said, Jay, when you saw him standing next to Jalen Waddle, you're like, oh my fuck, this guy's
He's
huge.
a man.
He's big boy. He should be able to hit. He should be able to give you 3 yards.
Maybe
I
he's
think-
nervous.
Maybe,
But he was doing so much of this. If he literally just ran straight and
I
got
know.
tackled, he probably
I
would have
know.
made it. Like
I know.
easy.
I don't know. All I know is I'm happy with Fryermuth. I'm
Wait.
so happy he's our tight end. What's up?
I want to go back real quick on your Kenny Pickett
Yeah.
because you're so
Kenny
hyped
threw
for Kenny
another Pickett.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What?
Kenny threw another Pickett. You're so hyped for him. You had all this hope for
No,
him.
no. I
Do
am
you go
so hyped
back?
for him.
Yeah, but you go back to Mitch Trubisky.
No.
Maybe he can do better. He can't.
No.
Okay, here's
the-
another question.
Hold on. Let me answer that question, motherfucker. So the reason I say no is because I'm sad that he keeps throwing these fourth quarter interceptions. He needs to get through it though. He needs to get through that rough patch. He needs to like, hey, motherfucker, stop throwing it where you throw it to the other team. Throw it to your team, right? And so we're gonna get through it, but it's gonna be rough.
Sounds easy. Sounds
Wow,
so easy.
you make it seem so simple. All right, Alex. We hit rewind. We're back at the draft. You're the
Okay.
Steelers GM. You taking
Yeah.
Kenny or you taking Malik?
Kenny, fuck Malik. No, I'm not.
Okay,
Fuck Malik.
all right.
But I just, man,
Didn't Malik just get that dub?
Malik is. Listen. Kenny's gonna have a better. Kenny's gonna have a better tenure than Malik. But
You want to put money on that too?
yeah.
Same bet.
Oh
For sure?
man, yeah. I think he's gonna have a better. I think he's gonna be better. He's in a. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Steelers is such a.
Are you just talking out of your ass because you're a Steelers fan?
No, Steelers are one of those.
Just
teams
like
that's-
when I was talking out of my ass because I'm a Suns hater.
hold on. Steelers are one of those teams that are just so like faithful to their person that it's like, hey, we're gonna make this work. Like we're gonna get it done. We're gonna make it work. What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck are you talking
You
about? Tell
only
me-
had Big Ben. Like, who was before that?
Okay, we had a couple quarterbacks before that,
Ah.
but then we had Terry Bradshaw. But I mean, we had 17
We had
years
Troy
of Big
Aikman.
Ben.
We had Troy Aikman, and then we went into several decent quarterbacks, bad quarterbacks. Then we had Tony Romo for a while. Like, that's part of
Yeah, but
football.
you can't.
So is Kenny just
compare-
one of those guys that
No,
goes
what-
out?
No, motherfucker.
Chris, help me out here. I know you're
It's-
eating some goldfish, but like,
it's his
do
like
you understand?
It's too entertaining listening to him.
It's his sixth game in the
Oh.
league. Why
6
are we-
games, huh?
Maybe 4, maybe third.
Yeah, oh, and
No,
he's
no,
still
no,
losing
not third.
footballs in the fourth.
Okay, listen, motherfucker. At least we're not a 5-year quarterback losing games. I'm just saying. I mean, he hasn't lost one yet. He still lost one in the first game, but at least we're not a 5-year.
Oh, are you talking
quarterback
about
that doesn't-
Dak? Are you talking about you can't compare the Cowboys to the Steelers right now? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, we're 2 and
Uh,
hey, we're 2-6 on our way at 3-6. you know?
Kenny has a lot of potential, but I think he is just going to be a new age Big Ben. Big Ben threw a lot of picks too.
Yeah, he
Um,
did. He did.
So even though I think he's going to get better at it, I think he's still going to give you a higher than average pick rate.
Yeah. And our defense, like, I feel for them, man. You can only do so much.
Your defense is actually
Like,
pretty good.
it's pretty good, but it looks bad because they're just on the field all the time. Like when you have an
Yeah,
offense that
They're
can't
tired.
Move, yeah, when
they
you
have
have an offense
Najee that
move the
can't
ball.
run, an offense
Mhm.
that offensive line that can't block, and Kenny's throwing pickets.
And like our cornerbacks have just been going through the ringer lately. Witherspoon and Sutton. Sutton has so much potential. I really like Sutton, but it's just like they keep getting injured. They keep like in and out. Like they're allowing what's really shitty is they're allowing the big plays. So they're not like they're allowing the big plays and like cutting off short plays, which is great, but you know, it's really, really rough.
So first
And-
time I ever see you guys in the bottom of the division.
I know it's been a while since we've been down there. I mean, when you have fucking what's his name, AJ Brown with 3 TDs and 2 of them were beautiful passes.
We
Like-
did just play one of the best teams in football right now.
Yeah,
if not the best team in football.
Yeah, and like that was the one thing is like cool. Like we played them pretty well the first half, and then we just fell apart. We just kind of fell apart towards the end, but yeah, I don't know. It's whatever, man. We're gonna figure out what goes on. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know, man. We're gonna figure it out.
I don't think
hopefully.
you know what you're going to do,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
but I know that it's time to put baby in the corner and that corner is going to be the Cowboy corner.
What a
I like the
letdown.
setup today. I love it. Alex is still not done talking. He wants to do it so bad.
No, I'm done, bro.
Well, what another ass whooping this week. I think we kind of should have known that. It was against the Bears. The Bears look good against the Patriots because the Patriots don't look good. Couple good things to see is Dak's back in the swing of things. You see that. You see that way even without Zeke, Tony Pollard can still hold up the team, which is really good. Chris said it a lot this year that Tony Pollard's better than Zeke, and I think at certain points you're not wrong. I think it just depends on what situation. It's situational, right? If I'm 3-1 and I need a first down, I'm giving it to Zeke. I'm not giving it to Pollard. But if it's just any other play, really, if it's any other play, if I'm trying to run some passes from him, if I'm trying to just get him like some draw plays, power runs, I like Zeke for too, because Zeke can really do it when he's hot. Problem with Zeke and his style is you just got to feed him the ball so much. Like he'll break out those runs, but he'll go and go and go and go. But another dominant win. Love to see Dak looking hot, making some great throws. I mean, he did throw an interception, but 21 for 27, 250 yards. Relatively good. Tony Pollard, 14 carries for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns, ran all over that Bears defense.
He did.
In the Bears defense, they did get rid of a lot of their like stud players in the last week. So like their defense was different because they got rid of Robert Quinn, they got rid of Roquan Smith, like they got rid of some key players, and they don't have Khalil Mack, who they had the last couple of years. They're just they're still rebuilding, which is kind of funny. But hey, I think it was great. Our defense is still so good. I love that Justin Fields wouldn't touch Michael Parsons and let him score.
That was hella funny, bro. That was
my dude.
Hella funny.
Why did he jump over him?
I don't know.
What was his thoughts?
Probably
he's down.
Weak.
Probably don't get hurt.
Weak. I am dead. Well,
honestly, today I was thinking that if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be hoping that they would trade Zeke and either get another wide receiver or something.
No, I think we need to keep him because they're like two packs. When the season goes on, you don't know what's going to happen. One, and then you still have 2 fresh legs throughout playoff because you got them running the ball so much, right? And we could have probably gone out and got receiver. I know there's talks about us going and getting like Cook and stuff, but I saw that. At the end of the day, it's going to be what it is, and we still have a really great, strong potential. Hey, we're moved up to number 2 because the Giants lost, which is super awesome because we beat them head to head. Yeah, boo! Go Cowboys!
Giants. No,
fuck you.
The one thing I will say though, I agree with you. I wouldn't give up Tony or Zeke for an offensive like wide receiver weapon because you're right. Any given Sunday, either one of those two can go off. But if you have the running back by committee is such a popular thing right now because it's just keeps your team fresh.
Yeah, 100%. And then our line looks great this year. I mean, our whole team looks good. So I think the best part about the upcoming Cowboys schedule is when we got a bye this week, which is awesome because we get Dak back for 2 games. He just got in the flow of things. Come back and play the Packers, who are looking kind of. We got Packers and Vikings. So we got some AFC North showdown or NFC North showdown. So sorry. And then we got the Giants on Thanksgiving Day. So that's the game I'm looking forward to. Is the Giants game. Oh, yeah. I think the Vikings game would be fun. That's going to be a real true test of our team because that's a really competitive team. Like, I think no. Like, you're saying no, but, like, yes at the same time because they're the number 1 team in the NFC North. Mm-hmm. They just added TJ Hawkinson. So sorry to hear that. It will be a better game than what everybody thinks.
I think it'll be a good game because the Vikings find a way to win for somehow. They just keep finding ways to win.
But it's always Kirk Cousins. And we played him on the Commanders for years, or what they were known as the Redskins then. But
he slid it in.
Yeah. Been killing him. We've been killing him since the dawn of time, so I'm not too hired.
Anything else from the Cowboy corner?
Not gonna get me.
Get you with what? With Kirk Cousins?
I have so much rage built up.
He
is not about him that you won't get me to waste it on him.
We all know the sad tragedy of the Kneecap Diner, right? It burnt down. It went up in shambles. And I think that's for one specific reason. And Chris, maybe it's not one specific reason. I'm guessing Chris will give us 12 reasons why it burnt down. But I would love to hear your take on on what's going on in the Lions front office, team, just in general.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in the Lions front office. All right. I'm at work earlier today and see a notification on my phone. Something about Hawkinson and the Vikings, but then the notification went away really fast. So I was just hoping it was rumors or something. And then before I could even pull it up, Alex texts in the chat to confirm that it was in fact a trade.
For who?
And I about lost my shit
To the
for our tight
Vikings.
end TJ Hawkinson to the Vikings.
Hawkinson?
And
Okay.
How do you say it?
Hawkinson.
I think it's Hawkinson.
I'm not exactly sure which one. I've always said Hawkinson, but then I heard the talking heads today say Hawkinson. So I'm like,
He's like,
all
I'm
right,
gonna jump
whatever.
on the bandwagon.
I want to be right.
Well, yeah, whatever is going to be correct on that, but I just can't fucking believe it because I've already kind of given up on this current coaching regime. I forget what our record was last year. I think we won 3 games.
Yeah.
Now
something like
this
that.
year we're what, 1-7?
Talk about Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's a fraud.
Oh no, not.
Oh,
Sorry, brother.
No.
No, damn. Sorry, brother.
No, I think he's a great hype man. I think he can give you a good speech. He can make you want to work really hard for him. And he might be a great coach in a lot of ways. But in this entire time, I haven't seen any development from the players, and I haven't seen any development on his game management. He's
And-
still making game management errors this year that he was making last year. And you can't point to anything where it's like, oh man, that guy, is really developed under this coaching staff or anything. Nothing. So it's like yesterday they
Well, then why
fired the defensive back coach, but it's like, okay, that's a nice scapegoat considering it's probably all of you.
Yeah.
Man, I love your team more than you love your team.
Well, hold on.
I
hold
hate
on.
this team right
I
now.
I wouldn't say it's all of them. Their offense looks real good.
Oh, except we're fucking giving away the best pieces of it, apparently,
Yeah.
for a couple picks. And guess what? We're throwing picks back with it.
Yeah.
We
the
gave them a
Oh.
4th round and another conditional 4th round and TJ, and all we got was a 2nd round's great. But here's the thing: picks
It was
are
up for the
only as
draft.
valuable as how well you hit on them. So that 2nd round pick could mean absolute dog shit if you pick the wrong guy.
Yeah,
And
but
so
your team drafted well this year.
that's this year.
I know they got Rodrigo. They got
Every draft class is different, and people who draft really well some years tend to
Hey,
have
can I
bad
stop
years.
you? Can I
Yeah,
stop you and give you some love? I think,
No,
okay,
fuck the
you already
Lions.
just said that this coaching regime is just not your coaching regime, right? This isn't
I'm
what
not
the
loving
team
it.
you wanted. Perfect, right? So even if you say that, this could be an opportunity for you guys to have a rebuilding chance. Like a 2nd and 3rd round may not mean much to you at this very moment, but it can mean a lot in players if you get the right people. It's taking a risk, and it's for your tight end.
Jay.
Like,
Oh,
he's
You-
good. Don't
you
get me wrong,
don't-
like he is good. He is good. I know he is a good player. You're not winning this year. You still have
Yeah,
a
of
good
course.
supporting cast in your running backs, your receivers, and your line's pretty great. So you got rid of the one piece of all that goodness. Like, tell me I'm wrong, right? You got rid of piece. That's like if you would have been pissed if Ramondre St. Brown would have been thing. You would have been pissed if fucking
That'd have
DeAndre
been-
Swift got traded, right?
that would have been
Those-
worse
Exactly.
if St. Brown got
So
traded.
would you? Okay,
Yeah.
so you take one of your top players in the positions and you trade him for a 2nd and 3rd round pick in this upcoming draft when you already have, like, you look at this offense, you have so much potential, and then all you have to do is get some supporting cast. You end up in 2023 with 2 1st round picks, 2 2nd round picks, a 3rd round, 5th round, 2 6th rounds. So you
But,
get great players.
Jay,
What?
hold on. Before you keep, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
But this has been the Lions for 10 years. Like this has
Oh, I
been
get
their
it.
man. So
I get it.
why would he have any hope that like
Because-
We're
okay,
always
well,
in
this
a
is the
fucking
year.
rebuild. Like, yeah.
Okay.
And then they build up this year like, hey, we're going to see some real progress, guys. Oh, except we're going to go out and start the fucking season 1-7.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, yeah, the coaching staff is trash to me.
Are you taking this? Okay, and then that's
and
I
then
get what you're
and
saying.
no, and the
It's-
Hawkinson thing is bad because he's not only basically a wide receiver out there. Like he's on a path to be up there in the likes of a Kittle and a Kelsey, as far as that realm. He's also a great run blocker. He is all around just an amazing player. And
What
we
round did you
take
get him in?
that. We got him in the first round, actually. And you take that, and then you go, hey, let's give that to the Vikings, our division rival.
I think that's
Because
the
you know
most
what?
fucked up
We
thing.
love this kid so much. We want to fucking see him twice a year. And he's so good, he's probably going to fuck us both games. And we have to watch it.
And I don't think I ever heard him maybe he did, but he was never in the media complaining about because he's been through the rebuild. He's been there a minute, right? This is his
And
third or
has
fourth
never
year.
complained.
Yeah, this is his third or fourth year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's and he's never complained about it. He's always come in, put the work in, be a tight end, catch passes, catch touchdowns, right? Like, but
I get that it's
The
bad.
biggest thing is why it would be like you guys trading Goddard to the fucking Eagles right now. It'd be like, oh, cool. Hey,
We don't have Goddard, but for sure.
wait, who's
But
your
if
tight
you
end?
did,
Who's your
Yeah,
tight
if
end?
I did,
Eagles do
yeah,
have Goddard.
yeah.
Oh, the Eagles do have Goddard. Who the fuck is your tight end? What's his name?
Well,
Fucking
you got it.
No,
You
I
got
don't.
it.
He's
Come on,
Schultz,
Thursday night.
Schultz, right? Schultz, right? Or something like
Dalton
that.
Yeah.
Schultz.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Dalton Schultz. So it's like taking him, who's having a pretty good season this year, and going, "Hey, Eagles, you're the
He's
best
been
team in the
injured.
No, it would be worse than that.
Mm,
Hawkinson is better
Let's go
than
like
Schultz.
maybe like
It
Michael
would be
Gallup?
like
Guys, you don't have to explain this to me.
No,
I
we
still
have to.
I still understand where you are coming from and where you are frustrated, right? I get it.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed too. I get it. Like it is just it's a different, especially trading to the Vikings. Like I can get it. Hey, dude, out of all teams you're gonna trade him to, you're gonna trade him to the Vikings.
That's a
You
shitty
should have
part.
just kept it, right? You should have just kept those picks.
The worst would have been if they traded him to the Packers.
But I know. You're 1-7. You're not doing anything this year. This is not going to. They can't.
No
what are you
shit.
going to do? Right. Thanks, Chris. But all right, you see all these pieces that you have on offense, and like yes, he is a part of your offense, but like you can still get someone average and still be good. You don't have to have the best of the best tight end and not be a good football team when your offense is pretty good right now.
well,
You go
when we have
out,
a
you use your
shit
2
quarterback.
first-round picks. When you
Okay,
use your 2
well,
first-round
Jared
picks in your
Goff.
second round, you get some defensive players that hopefully can make an impact starting next year. The Jets just did it, and the Jets look a lot hotter, right? So I
They looked
think
like
like
ass
yes, I
this week.
understand.
They
I
did.
understand right now you feel this frustrations and this sadness for your boy leaving you, but
He's easily
I
one of my
see-
favorite Lions players of all time.
Let me
I
play
see
devil's
the future
advocate.
going good.
Let me play
I've been
devil's
playing.
advocate. No, let me play
Look.
devil's advocate to you, Jay.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go with the rebuild, or hear me out. We rebuild the diner and we rebrand it, but a new team. And we go, hey, you know what? Lions of the past, Lions of the old, they're trash. They can still be your favorite team, but you don't only have to root for them every week. We can get you another team in there, maybe in the AFC, maybe not in the NFC North, right? Maybe we could
I love that. I think I do need another team to
Like-
lift me up when the Lions continuously tear me down. And
Yeah.
while I search for this other team to root for, I will also be rooting for the worthless Ford family to sell the fucking Lions and give
Sell
them
the
to someone
team.
who's actually going to spend money, because they're a bunch of cheap asses. And that's why we had to get rid of them in the first place, because they have no intention of signing him for what he's worth.
Spoken like a true Lions fan. So not of the past anymore. Not of the past anymore. Chris, there's 31 other teams.
I'm
out
not
there.
done with this shit organization.
Oh, you have more to say about them?
I have more to say.
Oh, let's hear
Well,
it.
Because
let's
it
wrap this
starts
up.
with the owner.
You're 1-7. You're one.
Yeah, we're
Let's wrap
1 and
this up.
7. Like, yeah, come on.
Come on.
It
now.
starts with the owner being cheap. You go down to the general manager who's like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm going to give, a Pro Bowl level player, one of our best players, to our division rival. And then we have a coaching staff who's so bad that they can't win enough games with the crazy amount of talent on this team
Yeah,
to
there's a lot of
not
talent.
let that be a circumstance to begin with.
And
So from top
how
to bottom, this team is embarrassing. This is my 27th fucking year as a fan.
Hey, listen, all I'm
I'm
saying is
over
Do me a
it.
favor.
how
Can you
embarrassing.
grab the beginning, but like just recordings of the 12 and 5
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Detroit Lions?
Yeah, yeah, I really want to. Like,
12
how
and
embarrassing! How
5.
embarrassing is it that you literally had Hard Knocks? You had me on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Hard Knocks was great. I fucking was so excited. I was ready.
I think that just led to me being burnt out with this team more than I ever have been before.
Yeah, I know. So,
So excited
I'm
because you had
saying-
all this hope.
Chris, I'm here for you. Let's pick a new team.
Yeah,
Let's pick
Okay.
a new team together. So, what I think we should do though is when people come and help build the diner, we're going to build it back up. They're going to be from different teams. They're going to try to sway you, but you're going to do a little bachelorette kind of thing. And you're going to kick off 1 to 2 teams every week that you're not going to be a fan of. You can start with 1, you can start with 2, but no more than 2. So we can really take time to think about what team you want to do.
Yeah, who's not allowed to even come work on it?
And I guess we'll take off. We're just going to automatically take out the NFC North.
Yeah, no one from the NFC
Yeah, no
North.
one from the end. So we're just gonna go every other team.
So how many teams that leave us now?
28 teams. 28 teams to pick from. Chris, who are you voting off the Diner Island?
I feel like I just automatically should start off with voting out the Dallas Cowboys because I will never be a fan. So why even drag this out any longer with them? They are the first team, besides for the NFC North, the first team eliminated from my list.
Whoa.
It's okay, we hate you too.
The first team. Are you eliminating 1 or 2 today? Will 27 teams be staying? Or
I
will
think
one more be
27
going?
teams are going to survive till next week.
Diner Island here. We have no NFC North teams. We have the Dallas Cowboys gone.
Eliminated.
So sorry, Jay.
Oh, we don't want Chris. You see how he gets about the fucking Lions? You think we want that on our team? We need that
No,
negativity?
bro, he would.
That's
he
some
would go-
pessimism.
yeah. So we have. Sorry, my guy from Dallas. It's time to pack your bags, take your spatula, go back to Dallas, and
What if
join
he
us.
was a construction worker?
Well, he was a cook.
Take your
Yeah,
back.
why a spatula?
When you
I
mean
don't think you know
Yeah.
what construction is.
No,
Are you saying
This
because
guy,
we're from Texas, we're fat, we eat?
yeah, this guy was coming to be your cook. Like he was coming to try out to be your cook, bro. Dallas and
Ooh.
cooking. Come on.
Maybe I should have got
Yeah.
rid of the Broncos because I certainly don't want Russ cooking for me.
Or the Browns. Come on, dude. So we're going to we're gonna move on from Diner Island and say goodbye to the Cowboys and move into this week's in football. And what a okay week in football. It was fun. It was
Better
super
than
fun.
a lot of weeks.
Yeah, better than a lot of weeks. Really close games. I'll say that for sure. Really close games. Like Thursday night game was a lot of fun. Jay, do you know who won the streak or no?
I believe I do. Here, keep talking about it. Let me get that info. Real
Yeah, I got you. Don't even worry, dude. So we had the Ravens and Bucks, who I could have sworn that the Bucks were gonna pull that game out. But I have no idea. I didn't expect the Ravens to come win that game.
Yeah, I expected it to be close.
Yeah.
But I thought Tampa was going to take that for sure. A bit shocking. We'll see how they rebound this week.
Yeah.
But good win for the Ravens for sure.
And then we had Mr. Unlimited doing high knees in the aisle,
Being
going
annoying.
down to London. And
Have we still
somehow-
not talked about the 90s yet? God,
Oh,
it
we
feels like
haven't. Yeah,
forever. Jesus.
I can't believe he was working, bro, just working out. Oh, what the fuck? Sit down, go to sleep. And then what a troll of Justin Tucker.
Oh, that was amazing.
That
Yeah.
was good. The troll, man. But then you had the Broncos and the Jags, and Mr. Unlimited came in.
He played okay.
He put finally. And what's funny is Mr. Unlimited sat on my bench and I started Gino, which was a good start.
What was the real difference in fantasy points there?
Like 7 or 8 points.
Russ got 7 or 8 more.
No.
Oh, then yeah, you
Less
made the
than
right move.
Gino, yeah. We already talked about the Lions game, but that was good on the Dolphins for coming back.
I have to verify exactly what it was, but I think we all broke even.
Really?
No
I think
way.
we all eventually broke even because there was like so many games. Like, okay, first off, I got the Ravens game right.
Yep.
You guys got it wrong. I told you on the Raiders game that I thought I didn't have a good feeling about my choice, but I picked it anyways. You got it right.
I did.
You guys both got the Falcons right, but
Yeah.
Chris got the Cardinals wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We both got Houston wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You got Seattle right. And
I
like, so
did,
it was
right?
just
Yeah.
there's so
Yeah.
much of us. Like we're
Listen,
kind of like there was
I'm
enough.
gonna-
So we actually
gonna-
we all won 9 games. Or you, I
No.
think you might have had 10. I think you
I'm-
had 10 and me and Chris had 9.
I'm gonna call bullshit if I didn't win this week because I know I won this week. Because I
I think
pulled
you
up
had
the
10.
numbers. I didn't pull up the
So
numbers.
then why
but-
are you asking me?
because I didn't pull up the numbers, but I was gonna be pissed if I didn't win this week. Because I was like, I know.
my
I was
God.
looking at the picks. I was like, I
Oh,
fucking
but
won
you
this
picked the
week.
Rams to beat the 49ers and didn't.
Hey, that's one
You
game.
picked the Giants to beat Seattle
That's
and
2
didn't.
games. It's 2 games.
Okay. Oh, you picked the Jets.
Yeah, that was
You picked
pretty bad.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah. That's 4
Okay,
games.
right? Okay. Besides that, we all got the Bengals game wrong,
Yeah.
right?
5.
That
Chris
was
got
weird.
the Texans game wrong. He got the Raiders game wrong, and he got the Cardinals Vikings game wrong, and he got the Jets. So we have 5 losses too,
Damn.
right? Then I lost in and we all got the Broncos one loss, so that's 6,
I'm
right?
pissed. Fuck this week.
So I actually think it was almost. I will get the exact numbers, but I think it broke even. Like we were
Can we?
all about the same.
Yeah, fuck this week. Since if we're gonna break even, I'm done talking about it. Can we talk about PJ making an amazing throw?
It
And
was
then,
beautiful, wasn't it?
And then DJ absolutely fucking it up right after that.
Oh, Cypress told me about it. Holy shit! What a dummy!
What a dumbass.
What a dummy! Like I get your hype, but you can't do that. How are you gonna
No.
lose the game? You could have won, and that could have been right.
Yeah, could have been, but you were wrong. And
So
but
fucking
okay,
close, though.
I get that the kicker misses the 48-yard extra point. That's a crazy extra point. But then you don't miss, what was it, a 30-something yard field goal to win the game. You don't miss that as a kicker. That was rough.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of
It is a
pressure.
lot of pressure, but still, you're a kicker in the NFL. You should make those games.
Speaking of all that, did you just hear too? He's now the official starter. Like Baker can be back, and he is choosing. Like they're choosing to start. PJ.
Good. He's
love
looking good.
Not
He
surprising.
looked super good. No, he's looking hot in these last 2 games. He beat a really good.
Oh my
Tampa.
God,
They beat
yeah.
Tampa.
They beat
They beat
Tampa.
Tampa. Yeah, and then I mean, even this game he didn't look bad.
No, it was a good
I
game.
mean, yeah, I don't know exactly what his stats were, but I know he still played pretty good.
317 and a touchdown and an interception. But Foreman went fucking off. 118, 3 touchdowns.
Oh, dude, I know. I had him on my bench. I was super sad.
Yeah.
That's would have beat you.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
you.
lost to me. It's okay.
I'm not
Vikings,
in our
Cardinals.
league, though.
Yeah,
I
no,
beat
no,
Cypress this week.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Vikings, Cardinals. Vikings once again look like they don't know how to play football sometimes.
Were you surprised?
No.
Yeah, on a non-anger note with the Vikings, I do have Hawkinson in a fantasy league that goes in the playoffs. So someone texted me like, "Oh, hey, Ecclesi's on a playoff team now." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the Vikings, so that's what, 1 playoff game, and then I lose them."
Well, maybe more than that.
D Hop's back.
D Hop's back. He's looking good.
Looking
Wow,
good.
it's crazy. 160 yards and a touchdown. And he even posted something like when something had at the 30 with a little sleeping emoji. I thought that was
Yeah.
it. Cool to see both the running backs for the Vikings get a TD. But I mean, come on now. The Vikings have been looking good all season. Like this is
Yeah.
a Cardinals team that looks good some
And
weeks, really bad some other
Where
weeks.
the hell was their running game? Why was Kyler Murray their running game? They got 9
I don't know.
carries for 22 yards. Oh, do you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because my
No.
running backs are trash this
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so like I had to, and he's done pretty well up until
Yeah.
this week. It was like nothing.
But
And
he only
then
ran the ball 9 times. They only
Yeah.
ran
Yeah,
the
I don't
ball
get
22
that.
times. Like, and they passed 44 times. Like, that's why. That was bad offensive calling.
yeah, it was
Once again, Cliff, not a very good coach.
not at all. And I want to say, okay, while we're talking, because I was gonna get into the Saints Raiders game, but did you see that the Saints said they'd be willing to give up Kumara for a first round to the Eagles?
That would have been scary.
For a first round, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I would have
Yeah.
done
But
it. I would have
wait,
done
did
it.
they say that before or after his 3 touchdown game?
I think it was right after his 3 touchdown game.
Really? I figured
Mhm.
after that game they probably wouldn't move him, but
No,
I
no,
did
it
hear
was
his name in the rumors this last week.
yeah, it was definitely last week. So after,
Well, anyways, that was a good
or
game for he did, and that was a good win. That was a team
Yeah.
I doubted, kind of, but that was a strong win, 24-0.
dude,
How the
who the hell are the Raiders, dude? What the hell's going on with them?
Maybe Josh McDaniels. I'm just trying to get a lot of coaches fired this week,
Yeah,
apparently.
you are. And
Well,
why the hell? Damn, they had a horrible running game. But like McDaniels is once again, is he going to go back to being an offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots?
They could sure use it.
Yeah, they could
Yeah.
because well, maybe not this week. They kind of looked okay. They got the win.
that whole
And
Raiders team just looked like shit.
yeah, like
4.3 yards per carry off of 10 carries. Like, that's pretty decent, but like, we're having to give him the ball. And
and then
15 for 26.
and and is the homage true of Devontae Adams isn't the same without Aaron Rodgers? Like he had
Yeah.
some good games, but one reception for 3 yards. What the
Well,
fuck? Did he get
The
hurt?
problem, no, the problem is, I swear, Derek Carr does not want to throw the ball to him.
Did they like bring him over for bait to double team him so they could throw to other people? Like what the fuck?
I don't
I think
know.
you just said it right. Like, he's just not Aaron Rodgers. And this
Yeah.
Raiders team has not looked good all season. It's really an overall Raiders performance. It's not
Yeah.
just Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. It's everything about it. But don't they have they basically have a whole new coaching staff,
Yeah.
whole new playbook that they're trying to learn, different pieces. Like, they failed at being successful this year.
Yeah, they're not going to be good this year, so that's crazy.
But they're still technically, I mean, they're
They're
not
2-4.
far off.
That was another
from-
team I said was going to be really good, and I was so
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, you were.
Okay, the best team in that division is 5-2. Like, yeah, they got a long way to come back,
That-
but I mean,
but-
it's still
but you're-
it's still early that you can if
He's
you can win
saying-
out some games.
He's saying
But
the
if you-
best team
if
in
you-
that division is 5-2. It's the fucking Chiefs, bro.
Yeah,
They're
but
looking
if you-
hot. They're looking so
Yeah,
good.
But if you
They
can get on
lost
a
to the
hot streak-
Bills and the No, not the Dolphins. They lost to
I couldn't tell you actually who they lost to.
but if
Bills
you get on a
for
hot
sure.
streak, like, tell me that, okay, if they can win out some games, like, there's been teams that done it. Like, Alex, you guys did the opposite, right? You win out and then you
Yeah.
lose out. Like,
Yeah,
someone
we-
can win out the rest of the year and just
We love
start
to do
getting
that.
hot. And that's the thing when it gets to playoff football. It doesn't matter how good you were all season. It's how are you doing towards the end of the season? Did you get hot and are you remaining hot?
That's
through
the story of the
playoffs?
Bengals.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
they're looking good right now. They lost to the Colts. That's what it was. That weird 20-17
Oh,
game.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah, but who knows, man? And then the Patriots and the Jets.
Oh, Zach Wilson, where the fuck were you?
Yeah,
Show up. Did you see Dan
What-
Orlovsky? Tell him to
what
go
he
the
said?
freaking up.
yeah. Also,
Grow
what the
the frickin' up.
what the hell was that throw? Like that one interception was bad.
Oh, that was bad.
That was bad. It was like, what the hell? You looking like Sam Darnold out there throwing a ghost
What?
again?
355 yards and 3 interceptions. Dude, were you just like yanking it up? Like, I get
Yeah,
you just
he
lost your
was.
like running back, which like that could be like, again, we talked about this
Yeah.
last week. Who are the Jets without Brees Hall?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We start seeing the pressure get put on Zach Wilson.
Well,
And he
and-
kind of folded.
And you have, but Bill, and it's also a divisional game. Bill Belichick plays him twice a year for the last however many years. He knows that team. It's your first week without your running back. Like their
But
running
it's at
game,
home.
your running game wasn't strong.
Was Robinson in that game?
Yeah, he carried 5 times for 17 yards.
But it's at home.
That's it.
And
Five.
so
They only gave him 5 carries.
they only gave, yeah. I understand it's at home, but dude, I have no, but
You should
You're
have
out-
lost that game.
no. You
But here's the
shouldn't have.
thing: Zach Wilson came from BYU, where
Yep.
he played in front of pretty much nobody
Yeah.
and played against a bunch of nobody teams.
Mhm.
and then goes to fucking New York City to play professional. Like that is a huge jump, and like now he's experiencing that New York media,
It's
the
not
harsh
nice.
fans who are like me, and
Like yeah, they're
it's
like
probably a lot of pressure for sure.
I would never want to play for New York sports,
Yeah,
No.
that's a lot of
No.
pressure.
but I'm not an athlete like that, so it wouldn't fucking matter.
I just want to update everybody. The Penguins did score 4 goals in the second period, so that's really cool.
Jeez.
Yeah, wild.
Oh, I guess the last game from really all this. I mean, we have a couple games, but in the morning games, those Jags Broncos game, dude, how the Jags gonna let us down like that? How are they gonna let Russ cook in London?
Dude, they let him cook. They let him not even cook. They let him look. They let him like overheat something. They didn't even, he just
He
like
still
kind
did bad, 18 or 30,
Yeah, he did
252.
bad.
He just found a way to lose.
Yeah, they found and
Okay,
then
how
like
do you lose when your running back carries it 24 times for over like 160 yards and you still lose the game?
yeah, fucking no wonder why they traded him. That team fucking going off.
Yeah, what a bum. What a bum team. How do you
Yeah,
lose
they
that
are.
game?
Yeah. And then you had Titans pulling out against the Texans. Didn't watch that game, but Malik did horrible. It was only
They
running.
They didn't trust him. They
Yeah,
gave him the ball 10 times to throw.
for 55 yards. So what the fuck? And they gave Derrick Henry 32 carries for 219 yards.
That's an untrust in your quarterback. Like
You-
literally.
Yeah, you won the
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
trust
like
him.
for sure you're going to rely on Derrick Henry to
Yeah.
carry that offense,
But 32
but you
times?
should definitely be letting Malik sling it a little more than that.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
maybe
playing the
50,
Texans.
50.
They haven't won a game that much. Let him fuck around a little bit.
Yeah.
If you lose it, who the fuck cares?
I don't know, man. That's a wild stat that he ran for that many yards, and what the fuck? That's crazy.
Why would you draft him so high if you're not going to let him play?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they didn't draft him that high, 3rd round.
They technically drafted him behind Kenny.
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
And
What's
Commanders got that dub?
what's the interception ratio between the two?
between the two? What do you mean?
Between
Who
Kenny
goes
and
most?
between Malik.
Okay,
Well, Malik
well,
hasn't been played that much,
yeah.
so that's not fair.
they both
I'll say
had one
Val.
they both had one this week. So we'll just say that. They both had one.
Kenny's more consistent with it. So it's
Kenny likes
Hey,
to
consistency is key.
yeah, he likes the ball to not hit the ground. He's playing football correct, just in a little
No,
bit.
he's
different manner.
playing the floor is lava.
Yeah, that's good. Good. His first 13 passes didn't hit the ground. 3 of them might have been interceptions, but
I'm dead.
then-
Speaking of all backup quarterbacks, Taylor Heineke going in there and getting that Commander win in a powerful fashion. It's just something about when he's playing, like he's just fun to kind of watch.
Yeah,
Like he's
he
a
is.
character.
and
Yeah,
Terry-
I love
Terry
watching him. I want to
McLaurin.
root for him, but I hate that team and that organization, so it's
Oh, I
hard.
don't like it.
Terry,
I want Heineke to go somewhere else.
Terry McLaurin. Holy fuck. What a
Okay.
catch.
How do you not do this with Carson Wentz? How, like, that's the thing. Like, he making these crazy catches, doing all this stuff, but he didn't do that with Carson. So maybe it's just like, again, I think it's that like energy and that
It's that
camaraderie.
dog
like,
mentality. It's
yeah.
Heineke wants to win. He wants to win. But what they called Ecklinger, not bad. 17 for 23 for 201 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. But like, hey,
They kept him in there.
yeah, we'll take it.
Isn't it Ellinger?
Yeah, Ellinger. Thank you. I didn't
Yeah.
know how to say it. I didn't really know how to
Here's
say
another really good example of how smart Alex is. No, I'm just kidding.
And then
He's
we have-
adding K's into his name.
Yeah, and then we have probably the worst loss for me because I've been hyping them up so much this year.
Who's that?
Seahawks Giants.
Oh, okay. Game
That's not a bad
different if
loss.
that dude didn't fumble twice.
Yeah.
He fumbled twice and faking concussion. Get out of the football game.
We don't talk about it. My shocker of this game was how okay Kenneth Walker looked.
Okay, what the?
What do you mean? Okay,
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
didn't he have
18
like
ca-
138 yards?
No, we had
No.
51.
That was
yards.
last week.
Yeah, 18
Yeah.
carries for 51 yards. Like
Ooh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
Well,
I'm not.
okay.
He's
Watch the
good.
last half of the game.
He's
like,
good.
That's
He-
when they
he's-
pulled away.
Yeah, he's good. But I'm just
Yeah.
like,
give him a
okay.
chance.
still
He's a
play-
rookie.
He still played a team who was 6-1 going in
Yeah,
this game, who
but
has
I-
a good defense, and really, you know what? They didn't need it when Geno Smith's carrying the team.
Yeah, Geno Smith
Geno
fucking
Smith
put
threw some bombs.
Geno Smith been putting that team on his back.
Oh, hell
Danny
yeah.
Dimes really let me down this week.
Like, yeah, he got him 18 yards, but like not 18 carries.
Yeah.
But like towards the end of the game, he was doing a lot more. But at that
Yeah,
point,
he
like
had
they
that nice
needed
he
as
had that
much.
nice run. He had that nice 20-yard run towards the end of the game to get a touchdown,
Yeah.
which was
Still help me with
both
fantasy.
Yeah, he
He'll
still
be
lost.
good. He'll be good.
And then the
Yeah,
last
Daniel Jones let you down.
Yeah, he did. The last game, I thought that the Rams are gonna come in here and spank them, but Christian McCaffrey is the fucking man and knows how to fucking get touchdowns.
Hey, this is good. Remember we asked like what it would be like when he moves, if he would be the same old, or have this new hype. And you can see he has this new hype.
Yeah, and you have such an explosive person with Kyle Shanahan. He already does so much with Deebo Samuels. Oh my god!
But you just the thing is different from Carolina and here. He's surrounded by some ballers. Like he's surrounded by some talent. Like George Kittle is talent. Deebo Samuels is talent. Even Brandon Ayuk's pretty decent. Like good.
Yeah.
Like that's a powerful team, and he doesn't have to be the man to do it all.
Doesn't he's looking? Yeah, he's looking good. I
Hey,
mean,
Chris, we called it.
I called it.
Yeah,
We
you guys
called it.
called it.
I actually, this was the one I think I was like leaning. I didn't know, and then I
Yeah.
chose the 49ers. But hey, what puts that in the for the Rams season? If you're a Rams
Yeah.
fan, do you feel like I'm done? This is done. The season's over.
3 and 4. They're not over, but I think
He
You're
just
not
lost
feeling
twice to the
good.
49ers. Yeah.
Hey, you're not feeling great. I mean, I think the Seahawks are leading that division now.
You're not feeling
Yeah.
great
5-3.
when you have the Seahawks who are like you weren't expecting to be a factor this year. They're a
No.
factor. You have the
Yeah.
49ers who are a factor. Cardinals not really a factor, but they're still a
They'll
hard
play.
team for you. And then on top of that, you got the rest of the division or the conference with the Eagles and the Cowboys and some of
Yeah.
these other teams. So yeah, if I'm a Rams fan, I'm starting to panic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if it comes down to a
Former
playoff,
champs.
if it comes down to like a play, like who would get it? If like honestly, it'd be 3 NFC East teams over 2 NFC West teams. Like at this point,
Mhm. You could probably
You're
have
just
one
really
win between
hoping
them.
the Giants are going to like make
They're
a run.
going to the
You're just
playoffs.
really pushing the Giants.
I'm a
Alex,
G-man. I'm a
They
G-man
play
fan,
in Dallas on Thanksgiving Day.
and they'll beat them.
If they
So we're gonna- oh man, I'll put money on that one too. I'll put money on that one.
Oh, we're
Bet.
okay.
Do it right
then
here.
The episode
What's up?
before.
Yeah, I'll put
You're
money on it. I
placing a money
promise.
bet.
I'll put money on it.
all right.
No bets. I'll
And
put
then-
money though. Yeah.
That's a bet.
well,
No
like,
bets, but I'll put money.
no
What are you
crazy bets.
smoking?
No crazy bets. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The Sunday
Let's get
Sunday
through
night
this.
game. Yeah, the Sunday night game.
It's
I
a little
thought
better than what I
I
thought.
thought that the Bills were gonna fucking blow them out,
yeah.
and they didn't.
It
And-
was boring.
Aaron Jones had a fucking game. 20 carries for 143 yards. The
What I'm talking
one
about.
the one thing that like I just like I know you hate Aaron Rodgers, so this isn't geared towards you, Chris. But I kind of feel like not bad for him, but damn, he's throwing to some like nobodies out there.
Yeah,
It's like,
but
and I know Tom Brady did it for so many years, and it's like, but
well,
like,
he did. But no,
Yeah.
I was gonna keep the topic to Aaron Rodgers. Not every ball he's throwing to them is
No.
amazing.
no, the one thing I would tell you, there have been some that it's like, it's like that Mike Evans drop. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you dropping?
Oh no,
that?
for sure. There's been a few really bad drops. There's like,
Yeah.
dude, you have to have that.
But
Their one touchdown, not their one touchdown, but that one huge pass play touchdown was
Yeah.
impressive.
and like it's just such like it's so funny that like Devontae Adams can like help a team so much and then not help a team at all.
But let's just talk about the other quarterback this game too. Josh Allen
Yeah.
arguably had one of his worst games. 13 for 25, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Like, that's not really that impressive.
No,
And they're not a
it's not.
strong defense, but they're not the worst. But you see Diggs and Alexander going at it.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's
that was
good.
awesome.
That was fun.
Alexander trying to like talk that smack, and then Diggs got 6 for 108 and a touchdown.
Yeah, he was.
Eat your words, boy.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That's like football. See, that's what should have happened. Michigan, but it did not.
Well, here's the thing.
Thanks for bringing that to life.
You say that this
Yeah.
was one of the worst games of Josh Allen and the Bills and whatnot, and they still get the W. So
Yeah.
it just goes
Yeah.
to show you just how crazy talented they are. And then with Aaron Rodgers today, I guess I'd say that I was not shocked, but a little shocked, I guess, that they didn't make a single move for any help for him.
Dude,
None
what
at
the
all.
they
Nothing.
they had talkings of getting Claypool,
I heard
they
that. I heard Cooks
Cooks,
as
but they
well.
didn't. Like it's like
Nope.
you didn't
Cowboys
bring
came closer to getting Cooks
yeah,
than
like you
Packers
didn't
did.
like that's the one thing that is always so weird to me is like you didn't even try. Like it feels like you didn't even try.
Even
Yeah,
try.
it's weird.
Yeah, like
If I was a fan of them, I'd be pissed off at that front office too.
yeah, like you didn't even try.
Yeah.
Like because in
But
all
let's
honesty, you have a really good running back, you have a really good quarterback. Just get a decent wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that a little later. We got some a game for you to play. I got a game I'm super
Oh,
excited
Okay,
about.
cool.
But let's just talk about the last game, Halloween. Browns versus the Bengals, and
Boo.
it was just a scary one for the Bengals.
Boo.
dude, the
Boo.
Bengals
What
offensive
the
line all
fuck?
dressed up as ghosts
Yeah, because they
because
weren't
they were
there.
non-existent.
Yeah, I know, motherfucker. They had one, two. No, that's the wrong team. That's the wrong team. Sorry, guys. That's the wrong team.
And
One,
I ate
two,
my words. Last
three.
week I said Jacoby Brissett doesn't know how to win a football
Ooh,
game.
he looked
He went
good.
out. He looked good.
Yo, he
17
looked,
for 22.
and he drove him down and was injured. That
Over
he
300
got hit a
yards.
little. He got hit a couple times.
Do you
That
see him?
last
He was a little clip came out where he was like talking smack on
Yeah.
line with his hard count, like, "Oh, I almost got you."
That's good. And then Joey Burrow, not showing up. But what's his
But
name?
Not
Didn't
at all.
play.
he
What's his
actually
name? Didn't
didn't.
play.
Okay. He didn't do
Chase
bad.
didn't
But look
play.
at, yeah. But look at, it's hard to not win when you have Nick Chubb carry the ball 23 times for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns when Joe Mixon did 8 for 27.
Yeah.
Like Joey B did 25 for 35 for 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Like, comparatively, he didn't do that bad.
How
His
fun.
supporting cast just didn't do. But Jamar Chase, this shows how important Jamar Chase is that offense.
Super important, and it just shows that they have a lot more work to do on working out that offensive line.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know who I
and-
loved seeing do well was Amari Coop.
Well, I was about to
131
bring,
yards and a TD.
I was about to bring that up, and he had an interception.
Yeah, he did have an interception. That's
He threw an interception.
Sipes said something, and I looked at my like fantasy because I have one of them, and he's like interception. I was like, did I get negative points for that? And I did.
Yeah, negative,
What the fuck?
negative
That's what
2
you get.
points.
Joby.
That's what I was saying. Like an okay week, like really close games, but like not like, yo, that throw though, man. Holy 2 throws in a row from 2 XFL quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Looking good.
Jay, you said you had a game for us, right?
Yeah, well, I think that's enough for the week, but I think there's been some more chaoticness going on just like literally within the last Monday, Tuesday. We record on Tuesdays if you don't know that. So like
Yeah.
these last 2 days have just been insane with trades, trying to hit the deadline. So I have a trade. Who's got the better deal?
Let's go.
All right, guys. So because I know specifically you two can't stop shutting the fuck up and rant forever. We each get 1 minute. There'll be 3 minutes total that we all get to talk about the trade. I'll lead with who it was, what they got, and what the other team got, and then you have 1 minute to decide who got the better deal.
Easy. I cannot
Easy.
talk.
Can you get the one that I hate the most out of the way?
No.
No,
Save it
no,
for
no,
last.
no,
Save it
no,
for
no,
last.
no. No, I have in the middle. I have an order.
No. Save it for
Oh.
last.
I have an order. I like it. Thank you. Well, if you don't need a minute, then we can do 30 seconds if you that.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I think
that's about a good time for me with everything.
yeah, because
Okay.
he'll be very
He'll
sad.
be heated. Yeah, he won't. Oof. Okay, so the first one's going to be it's an older one that happened before the weekend, but I don't know if we talked about it, was Robert Quinn to the Eagles. So the Bears got a 4th round pick, and then the Bears got the 4th round pick, and the Eagles got Robert. All right. So just thoughts, just thoughts. You can do all thoughts. That's why I was saying like you might want a minute because you can talk about what do you think got what 45 seconds.
Sure.
Okay, we'll go in the middle. How about that?
All right. Who's going first?
All right.
Oh, 45. Everyone has 45 seconds? Like,
Yes.
oh,
Eagles.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Go, Chris.
Eagles,
No.
they got a weapon that's just going to help them keep contending. Bears are going to fumble those picks.
Yeah, and the Bears traded away the other guy. So yeah, the Bears I think I don't know if they're trying to tank or if they're trying to go for next year, but they got the draft round. So if they're trying to go for next year, then that's good for them.
Yeah, I think you're right. Eagles got the better end. Fourth round pick, and Robert Quinn was doing really, really well on their team this year. Has some really good records. Yeah, I definitely think that the Eagles got the better end of the deal. Okay, we could do this all together in 30 seconds or 45
Yeah.
seconds.
That's what I was
Yeah,
figuring.
but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just can't take all the time.
Three me
Christopher,
bros, 30 seconds.
that's
Yeah,
how
we
long
do.
last.
I love how you accuse me of taking all the time.
Well,
Well,
you rant. Alex
yeah.
rants the most, but you rant more. Like you rant. Like you're like.
I'm like the
you're
J.K. Rowling of ranting.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Next one, and we got another Bears one, right? Okay, so we got Raquan Smith to the Ravens. The Bears got a second round and a fifth round pick, where the Ravens just got Raquan Smith. Go.
Second and fifth.
I think the Bears got the better end of the deal. I think it's good on both ways, but if the Bears know they suck and they need to rebuild, a second round and a fifth round isn't that bad. And Raquan Smith didn't want to be there anyways, so get him out. Like at the beginning of the year, he wanted out to start. So this is that was good. I like that. And the Ravens also benefited from it, but I think the Bears can have a longer term.
They wouldn't have been able to, he would have not signed with them. So they get trade value for him because you're not going to sign with him anyway. So might as well get something for him.
Love it.
Yeah, I'd say it's a wash. It's a pretty even split, but I would probably lean a little more towards the Bears if I had to pick one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Man, made that one easy. Okay, next one. Alex, we're going to we got two for you, but we're going to start with the first one. Ready?
Yeah.
We got Chase Claypool to the Bears. The Steelers get a 23 second round pick, and the Bears get Claypool. Let's go.
Oh, Steelers won that one.
Oh, done. So easy. A second round pick for Claypool? He looks trash.
Yeah.
And the Bears just go, oh, how can I fuck this up more?
And unlike the Lions, that's the one position I never worry about the Steelers drafting ever. They know how to draft receivers. So cool. Hey, we got
actually the Lions are good at drafting receivers.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
so
saying.
5 seconds. Let's make this quick. Chris, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I would say the Steelers won that easily.
Let's go, dude.
All right, done. Over. Okay. Then we got your second one, William Jackson III to the Steelers. The Steelers get Jackson and a conditional 23 7th round pick, so super late. And then the Commanders get
it's a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
I think they get a 5th round pick and a 6th round pick. 2 5th round picks and a 6th round pick is what I put.
So they get the player in a conditional 7th, and then they gave up a 5th and a 6th.
Yeah, 2 5ths and a 6th.
Oh, they gave up 2 5ths and a 6th?
I'm gonna double check this, but I have 2 5th
cool.
conditional picks.
Oh, then I don't know. We needed cornerback help. We are struggling over there, so I think it was an even wash. I really don't know. But if you gave up 2 5ths and a 6th, I don't know about that one.
Let me just verify that because I don't sound right, and I thought I had it.
Because if it's a 5th and a 6th, then I like the pick because then you get a 7th back, and you get a
okay.
player.
Washington gets a hold on. So the Steelers okay. So the Steelers receive him and a 2025 7th round pick, while the Washington gets a 2025 conditional 6th round pick in return. So actually, that's not bad. Steelers won that one.
Steelers won that one. A player and a draft round later for a draft round earlier. Cool. I'll take that.
My bad.
For 3 years from now. Okay.
That's not bad. No. That's
Chris?
my bad, guys. Sorry for the wrong information.
Yeah, I'll ride with the Steelers on this one again.
Hey, 2 good trades for the Steelers. Let's go, baby.
I love it. Okay. Chris's favorite one, TJ Hawkinson to the Vikings. Vikings get Hawkinson and 2 4th round picks and a conditional 1 in 2024 and 1 in 2023. And then the Lions get a 2023 2nd round pick and a 2024 3rd round pick. Chris, I'll let you start this one. Go. Make it quick.
Vikings.
And they gave up draft picks? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, Vikings for sure. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Brad Holmes really dropped the bag on that.
Like what the fuck?
I still think it's good for the Lions to get those picks, but I think it was dumb to give it to the Vikings. I was dumb to give it to the Vikings because they're gonna win. All right. End of that one.
Dumb,
all right.
Bro.
Next ones. These ones are some you're good. Some Miami trades.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is with that?
Love it. Jeff Wilson to Miami, which Jeff Wilson's the backup running back for San Francisco. They get a 5th round. They get a 5th round pick for 2023, and Miami gets Jeff. I think Miami gets the better end of that deal.
5th round. There you
Yeah,
go.
because they're going to use him as their second string guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's good for
And
them.
they're, yep. And then because Mosert's been in and out, and they just got rid of Edmonds because that's the next one. Perfect. That was an easy one. Bradley Chubb to Miami. Broncos get a first round pick in 2023, a fourth round pick in 2024. Chase Edmonds, and Miami gets Chubb and a 2025 fifth round pick. Broncos
Wow.
win this one.
First and a third.
Yep, and Chase
And
Edmonds,
Edmonds. Okay.
which their running back is out for the year.
Yep.
So that's
they
pretty
needed
good.
him. But then they also get Bradley Chubb and a conditional 5th.
Seventh.
No,
Fifth.
I want to lean towards Miami, actually.
Chris?
Beefs
Yeah,
up
I'm
their
gonna go
defense.
Miami.
Beefs up their defense. You lose a first round, which kind of sucks. But are you gonna get a Bradley Chubb in the first round? Maybe, maybe not.
Broncos pick well. They
Yeah,
need some
do.
help. They need
And
to
they pick
fix their
defense.
team.
Yeah.
They just signed Russ. You got to fix that team ASAP. Other ones we got Naeem. Is it Naeem? Naeem
Naeem.
Hines to the Bills. Ooh, the Bills get rid
Bills
of
won
Zach
that one.
Moss and a possible 6th round pick.
Yeah, Bills all
won
day.
that one. What the
This
fuck were they
guy is
thinking?
Yeah.
way more talented than Zach Moss.
What
No
the fuck
offense
were
to
they
Zach
thinking?
Moss,
Yeah.
but yeah, this guy is going to go off for them.
And
I
they
love it.
add another pass weapon. What the fuck is with that, bro?
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's good. I think it's awesome. They don't
It's
really
gonna
have
be
a running
fun.
back like that, and I think he's
No.
better than even Singletary in the backfield.
Probably.
I think he can compete with the starting job there. Love it. All right, Calvin Ridley to the Jags. Falcons get a complex, is the quote unquote term they use, potential 24 second round pick, and then the Jags get Calvin, who can't play this year.
The
Yeah, that's
Jags
funny.
won that one, bro. What the fuck?
You say the Jags?
Yeah. You remember how good Calvin Ridley was last year
I
and the year
do.
before? Like for
Yeah.
a second round pick, for a complex second round pick, what the fuck does that mean? But like and now you put him Christian Kirk's already looking good. Now you just give him Calvin Ridley. Woo.
But you're
Ooh.
gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, I know.
Love it. Hey, thank you for playing my game. Sorry I fucked up a couple times. I got you next time.
Hey,
Those picks were hard, dude. There were so many of them, and these shits are like,
Dude,
and they like trade with others. You get this, and they go to there, and then
This was the
it's a
first
whole
trade
circus.
deadline in a long time for the NFL that was actually
fun.
like pretty exciting.
It was
Wow.
super exciting.
Did you see
Not
that?
exciting, just a lot going on.
Did you see
It
that?
was not exciting.
I know you get it. Whatever. Did you see that Miami gave up 3 first? Well, not gave up, but in 3 first round picks, they got Tyreek Hill, they got Jalen Waddle, and they got Bradley Chubb.
Nice.
What a fucking
Smart.
what a great
Smart.
what a great. Holy crap, that's good.
Well, hey, I think you asked a question earlier.
Yeah, I think
That was
this is
super
time.
important.
Does
Does Chris know?
does he? Does he know the Thursday night
I
game?
said he did it, and I only know it's gonna eat me because we had to post something about it. So he's good. I know, I'm gonna know.
I
Let's
know that the Thursday night game
Yeah.
will be one of football. And it's going to be between
I
the
swear.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I know that's an easy one. I remember it was a bad game. It was like a really Eagles and
I really hope that
Texans.
There you go. I was gonna say, I really hope that you're doing this up for the camera because if you're not, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
Wait, were you?
No,
I gotta
no.
know.
Okay.
No,
and now-
I did look it up earlier after I saw your reel. I was like, oh, I should know because I didn't fucking know. And and then I looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's a really bad game. And so the Eagles was easier to remember because they're so damn hot. But the Texans
and this
tripped
is
me up a
this
bit.
is a bonus question. Where is it at?
Oh shit. I'm gonna guess it's in
You got 50-50
it's
shot.
in Houston.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
You're now what? 4 for 8? 4 for
4 for 9 is what you said.
4 for 9? Something like that.
4 for
Something like
9.
that. Hey, you're
Not
killing
even
it.
50%. You got it,
Hey,
boy.
you're killing it. Now that you're killing it, who's winning that game?
Oh, easy.
Eagles.
Eagles. 5
It's
words
gonna
fly.
be it's gonna be a blowout, I think.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Well,
it
you never
should be.
know. You never know.
If you
It's
have
the
any
NFL.
Eagles player, you better put him in. It's about to
And
be raining.
if you're listening to this on our lovely voices or in YouTube or in Spotify or wherever else you listen to this at, you're going to hear a very short prediction week next week because this week is hella short. There are like no games.
A lot of buys.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 with the 2 Monday and
Yeah,
Sunday
I think
night
there's a
games.
total of 6 teams on a bye this week,
Yeah. Big bye week.
which is funny because it just came off of one that was really lean. Only
Yeah.
2 picks. We had a lot more going
We had a
on.
lot. Now we have
Yeah.
big bye week. Steelers are on a bye. Can't wait for that. Are the boys on a bye?
Yep. Boys are on
Yeah,
the
the
bye.
boys on a bye. Lions, unfortunately, are not on a bye.
So if you listen to our next podcast coming out Saturday, you know it'll be a fast one because we'll get through this one quick.
Yeah, but there is something more important that we do at the very end of these episodes. I get very upset because we never know our socials. And
Which is so funny. I made them.
yeah. we never know ours. Chris,
Let's
would you
Chris
like
it again?
Yeah, Chris, would you like to take us away with our socials?
Yeah, so it's the THE 3 Me Bros at well, you can see here's the thing, Alex, is I was laughing the other day because our YouTube is the 3 Me Bros.
Why the fuck is it the 3 Amigos?
I can
Whoa,
change it.
Don't be going crazy.
I can change it.
We've been at 3 Amigos podcast on all socials every episode for the last 9
YouTube
fucking
isn't a
10
social.
weeks. You don't think YouTube's a social media?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
no,
it's
okay,
kind of a
hold on,
social
hold on,
media,
hold on.
but like
Yeah, don't
Our
fucking-
at
don't
if you
fucking-
added us on there, like on there as
Fucking turn.
like at 3 Amigos, but it is titled the 3 Amigos. Just a heads up, because like it is like our name for the channel is the 3 Amigos, but it's just because that's literally what it is. Our social channels are at 3, the number, Alex, not the word 3 Amigos podcast. You have to add the podcast because there is someone else that has the 3 Amigos. We'll find you, we'll take it, and it'll be ours.
I forget where does the go when we type it.
Up your ass. Yeah, that's where it goes. So yeah, if you wanna see our funny reels, if you want to see Jay the social man on there, he does a great job getting us content and doing things because he put a Halloween post and I was like, I would have never thought of that. And I know it's
Cute,
like very
right?
common,
You like his
but I
little
was like,
mic?
oh, I would've never-
You didn't see it?
You didn't see it?
No,
I
I
like
said
it.
I like that.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, I would have never thought of that. I was like, I like it. But
It's fun.
yeah. If you want to come follow us, hear more of our shenanigans, hear Chris rant about why the Lions and see who comes out of Diner Island. That's super awesome too.
No, I'm not going. Well, knock on wood. I'm not going to rant about the Lions again this season because they're
That's
not
a
worth
damn-
it anymore.
that's a damn
They're not
lie.
worth it.
Nah, it's a damn lie. It's
I'm proud of you. Move on.
the you and the Lions are in a toxic relationship. You say now that, oh, we love each other. We're done. We're never gonna see each other again. But next week you'll be drinking the whiskey, feeling a little crazy, and you'll be calling them up late night and you'll be ranting about them next week. So don't worry. We'll get it on the rant next week because they do play the Packers. And if we know one thing, Chris hates the Packers. So if they lose to the Packers, even though we know they're gonna lose to the Packers, he's still gonna rant about it. So until next week, love you guys. Follow us at 3 Amigos at all socials.
Thanks.
The
Peace.
the
No.